Bondi local Annette has approached lifeguards with a severe shooting pain in her leg.
When I hear someone tell me that something's clicked in their leg, potentially, the hamstring may have detached and it can be a serious injury.
It's like on this hard, like big press, it'll kill the pain. Better? Well, we gotta get some ice. Get some ice. Only the hanging, mate.
Just the left hamstring. Yeah. Seems like the hamstring sounds like it's patched up. If you're in that much pain, whatever you've done, if you pull your hamstring, it's sore, but it's not the end of the world. If you rip it off the bone, you definitely know. You're pretty much curled up in a ball.
As the pain relief kicks in, Annette relaxes. A little too much for Evan's liking.
Hey, I wouldn't be moving if I was you. You'd probably just feel a lot better because Evan.
Would you get someone where I could just shower all the sands off me?
Yeah, not yet. We're waiting for the ambulance to come.
Once they come, they will let me.
You can't move once we have this. You're only feeling better because we're on this.
Ooh,
Yeah. You're not going to. Of course. Yeah, you need to relax and lie down because the more you move, the worse it's going to get.
Under the spell of the green whistle, Annette continues to move around.
No, don't move. I can really what you need. You're going to fall out this chair and you're going to go down. No.
I need. No. Oh my God.
Annette, you need to work with me here, man. You gotta sit back down because I pretty much almost had to tackle her and keep her down. She made my job very hard that day.
This poor thing, where do we need to knock this lady out because she is suffering.
Don't worry about a shower, can't even walk.
The arrival of the ambulance signals relief, not just for Annette, but Evan too.
I was running to the water, tried to get out, couldn't get out, was whitewashed back in, and I was thrown back in at least 3 times. When I went to stand up on the last time, felt like something clicked.
Okay, good.
And I haven't been able to straighten my legs since.
At the hospital, scans will reveal the extent of Annette's injuries.
She said if I wasn't a vegetarian, I'd describe it as meat ripping and rolling back up into my leg. Every time she did those screeching pains, and you're like, this is intense.
You think you've done the biggest rescue? Oh, shit. Do you think you've done the biggest surf? You think you've had your worst wipeout? But this beach just keeps throwing the book at you. You've got to stay alert and ready for the next big thing you're going to get hit with. A guy ran up to the tower. Let us know that there was someone with a fin chop.
We've got a lady who's crouched over who looks like she's in a lot of pain, huh?
I've seen many fin chops. Glove up, mate.
If a seasoned lifeguard is telling you to glove up, you don't muck around, you don't think about it twice, you do it.
Oh, it looks like a fin chop on her thigh. She looks like she's pretty scared.
The femoral artery runs down the upper thigh. If severed, a person can bleed out in minutes.
So, I need you to show me, okay? I need you to show me it. I need you to let go.
The wound can't be treated without a visual assessment.
I need you to let go. I need you to let go for me. When she finally took her hands off it, it was the craziest laceration I've ever seen. Yeah, Corey's pretty bad.
It was really, really bad cut. Really deep.
Yeah, Chapo, can you please get an ambulance, mate?
Any description that we can give them?
Yeah, mate, left leg, and get them down here.
Blood flow wasn't too bad. It's really weird with
big cuts like that, you'd think there'd be a lot of blood happening, and thankfully it wasn't. Ready?
Yeah, all right.
A number 15 bandage is applied. It's the biggest dressing in the lifeguard's first aid kit.
Our job kind of becomes to make them as comfortable as possible before they can get it fixed.
Emmanuelle is from France.
All right, we need to get you into here, okay?
It's her first time to Bondi and her first time attempting to surf.
They'd rented a couple of boards. You know, even though they're soft boards, the fins are pretty hard.
Let me know if you feel like doing it, okay?
Emmanuel's brother was watching from the beach when the accident happened.
So when the wave arrived, the surf on the right, and when he fall, he cut the skin.
Want to lie down? You're okay. You're okay. All right.
Paramedics must assess the wound
You've been surfing today, yeah?
and ensure no major arteries are at risk.
Sorry, my love, I just need to get this bandage out of the road.
We got another look at it and it was just like, it's actually a lot worse than I thought.
Oh, welcome to Bondi, hey? Okay, just go have a little look. Oh, okay, so we've got a skin tear.
I could see why she was holding on so tightly. It's probably one of the worst ones I've seen.
We're not going to do anything with it. We're just changing the dressing. We'll wrap it back up and we'll take you up to the hospital.
Emmanuel requires microsurgery in hospital.
Thank you, Bondi.
Her first trip to Bondi will leave a lasting impression.
I think she might even have a scar to remind her for the rest of her life.
Take it easy. Au revoir.
Bye-bye, lifeguards.
Au revoir, au revoir.
That's the worst thing that could ever happen to a man.
How? Why? What was going on?
I saw this guy come shuffling towards me, and then next minute he's just gone, I've just been bitten on the beep, beep, beep by a dog.
Imagine his poor girlfriend or poor wife. She won't be getting any love for a bit.
He was very lucky that there was intensive care paramedics that are already in the tower that had just treated a patient, and they said it was the most horrific thing that they've ever seen.
I've seen a lot of weird injuries, but that's the worst.
To avoid any confusion, the paramedic clarifies how serious the injury is. The dog has torn the skin from the base down to the tip.
Do you know who owns the dog?
Yeah, he's my mate's dog. It was an accident.
I don't know if I could really describe what I saw, but it wasn't bleeding at all, so that's probably lucky, but I would hate to see that ever again.
Have you ever had any of this before?
Not quite like that.
Imagine it never returned to working order again. You'd be heartbroken.
Paul's mate doesn't help the situation.
I just hope you can fix it.
I'll be able to fix it. Yeah, fix it easy. Just you're not won't be having sex for a while. I'll tell you that right now.
As long as I can have it one day again.
It's bad, mate. Dog beating on the cup.
There's a lot of Chinese whispers of how it really did happen. I heard it was a Chihuahua.
Could have been a Labradoodle. I reckon it was a female for sure.
Paramedics arrive to take Paul to hospital. No one misses out on inspecting the injury themselves.
I've seen the pictures of the aftermath and after surgery, and he's bloody brave, that's for sure.
Weeks after a dog bit him in a very private place, local resident Paul has returned to reveal all.
Hey, mate.
It must have been a scary day.
Oh, it was. I was freaking out.
Is this the dog?
Yeah. He didn't mean no harm. It was an accident.
So what's the go? What happened? Because
I took Zeus for a swim. As I went to dive over him, he must have thought there was a ball there, and he's jumped up and nipped me. And I didn't want to look in the water, so I swam back in, and I've looked and I've freaked out a bit. Luckily, there was an ambulance here and you guys helped me out, so...
Yeah. So how many stitches did you end up getting?
Oh, it was about 100, around the 100 mark, so yeah.
Such a mellow dog.
Yeah, like I said, it was an accident. He's a good boy, you know.
Lifeguards are given an opportunity to inspect the repair work performed by doctors.
They've done a good job, but I give it to the doctors. They've fixed you up good, mate.
Vince's Hospital.
Can't even really notice it.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Paul is thankful it wasn't worse, and the doctors have restored everything to its former glory.
What happened?
31-year-old Heidi stumbled out of the surf after being hit by her own surfboard.
Where is it?
There doesn't appear to be much wrong until Dino peels back her wetsuit. As well as treating the injury, lifeguards must reassure Heidi to help minimise shock.
You're not bleeding too bad, Heidi, but it is a big cut. We'll probably have to call an ambulance for you and take you up. I think it'd probably be the best. You'd be happy with that? Yeah, okay. Well, Essential, can you call an ambulance? We've got a fairly major laceration to the thigh. You must have really whacked it hard, eh?
Oh, yeah.
You can move your toes and everything?
As the wetsuit puts pressure on the wound and stems blood loss, Dino and Troy are anxious to get Heidi to the tower.
Don't try to stand on that leg.
Luckily, the injury has missed major arteries in Heidi's leg.
1, 2, 3. Put some pressure on that, right? Yeah. You've got the MRI gonna. Yeah. So I'll give you a couple of these to wash it, Troy. Yep. And then we'll tape over the top. How do you feel, Heidi? Alright. Yeah. Can you is that right off, right? Yeah, that looks better already. Much better now. Yeah. I wasn't sure first whether to leave the wetsuit on because the wetsuit was holding it so well. It seems to have stopped most of the bleeding. How long have you been surfing for?
Not very long at all.
Not very long? Do you think you'll continue surfing?
I'm not quite sure.
Not quite sure. Reassess a bit later, hey?
Straight up and down, is it?
Do one more over the top.
How long is it? About 15 centimetres.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Felt like a good one.
Yeah.
It was pretty solid. It was like probably 20 centimetres long, and it was open a fair bit. I kind of had the same kind of thing back last year. I did the same kind of cut, a bit longer than that, and it was wide open like that as well. You could see she was in a bit of shock at first, and then the pain starts hitting in a little bit after that. Should be well looked after.
Heidi will require multiple internal and external stitches.
A woman with suspected spinal injuries must be transported safely to shore. Jules takes charge of the delicate situation.
Minimising movement in the ocean just adds a kind of extremely difficult element.
The spinal board is on its way. But in the rolling surf, Jules must find a quick solution.
I need to get this girl on a stable platform and out of the ocean.
You're in charge of the head. So 3, when you count, everyone has to turn to the body, and we have to raise her.
I had to improvise, so I just went for it.
1, 2, 3.
Assisted by volunteer lifesavers and members of the public, Jules must get the woman through the surf without any sudden movements.
There's a huge amount of responsibility when dealing with a spinal. Your treatment could be the difference between them walking home or them going home in a wheelchair. Every time she screamed and cringed, I swear like I felt that. I just kind of went into action mode and autopilot and started yelling out orders to people. We brought her in and just lay her down on the board in the sand, and I guess that was when we started to really assess like her symptoms and what was happening.
All right, I'm Jules. I want you to stay as still as you possibly can, okay?
21-year-old Sammy is at the beach alone.
And is the pain just in your neck?
Lying precariously on the edge of the board, Sammy must be stabilised.
Sammy, what we're going to do now is we're just going to get you a little bit more straight so you're more comfortable.
Don't break your head.
Can you just wiggle your toes at all for me? That's a really bad sign when someone has no feeling in their feet. It's time to really start thinking about, serious spinal damage.
Sammy's symptoms indicate a potentially devastating spinal injury. The question now is whether or not it's permanent.
Your left leg is numb?
It felt numb when I hit my head.
Yeah.
All the pain,
Bit of pain?
in my back.
That's all right, just keep breathing. Remember,
Take a whistle in, nice deep breaths.
As lifeguards wait for paramedics to arrive, Sammy makes a shocking revelation.
I've broken a neck before.
Okay, so how long ago have you broken your neck?
A year and a half ago.
And what were you doing a year and a half ago?
Cheerleading.
So I just kind of took a breath. She could have completely cracked or broken something here.
Since then, lifeguards have been waiting for news on her condition.
I was pretty excited because I was thinking, okay, well, if she's here, she's on her feet and she's walked in, so this is fantastic news.
How are you?
Feeling a bit better now.
What was the verdict?
I've got full feeling back in my arms and legs.
Yay, that's fantastic. Happy days, you're smiling. Bit different to yesterday, isn't it? To have people come back and truly thank you and mean it, yeah, it's really special.